Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aina Hazimah binti Kamarudin. My metric number is 1202158. So today I'm going to discuss about the carnal intercourse against the order of nature that occurred in Malaysia, also known as LAB. So today in this video, there are three main objectives that will be discussed. The first one is to expose the current issue that regarding to the carnal intercourse against the order of the nature in Malaysia, and the second one is to analyze the law and punishment within the civil law regarding to that matter, and the third one is to analyze the law and punishment accordance with the Sharia perspective. According to the section 377 A of the Penal Code, stated that the carnal intercourse against the order of nature means any person who has a sexual ill connection with another person by the introduction of their private part into the anus of the other person. And also, in Islamic perspective, a carnal intercourse against the order of the nature means any man who has intercourse with a man or woman by introduction by the by the introduction of the private part to the anus of them is considered as anal intercourse, which is fall under the section 14 of the Sharia Criminal Code Law Enactment Subsection 2nd 1993 for the state of Kelantan. The issue arise within the society is very worrying because it involves the morality of human being, and also this kind of matter is capable to threaten the society as well. The current issue that happened in Malaysia back on 15 November 2020, where an unemployed man pleaded guilty for having such intercourse with 50-year-old friend in front of the session court judge in Johor Bahru. According to the case, the accused was charged with intentionally having sexual intercourse with a 50-year-old friend by inserting his private part through the anus of the teenager. He was charged under the section 377A of the Penal Code, which provide the punishment which provide the punishment imprisonment of 20 years and whipping. The court said that the judge of the court said that he would consider a bail for the accused if he want to appeal to the higher court. So at last, the judges of the session court set a bail 500 ringgit with two sureties that the accused need to report to the nearest police station once a month, and was prohibited from harassing the witnesses and victims. In civil law, there are provision for the punishment. There are provision for punishment for those who are committing carnal intercourse against the order of nature. The first one is under the Penal Code, which is fall under the section 377B of the Penal Code, stated that for those who are committing carnal intercourse against the order of the nature voluntarily shall be punished to the extent of 20 years imprisonment and whipping. And also under the same Penal Code, under the section 377C of the Penal Code, stated that for those who are committing carnal intercourse against the order of the nature, against the will of the other person, or by putting the other person in fear of death or hurt the person, shall be punished imprisonment for not less than 5 years and not more than 20 years. And also in Sharia enactment, for example, in Sharia Criminal Code Law Enactment Subsection 2nd 1993 for the state, there are some provision regarding to the punishment of any intercourse, as in the enactment. The section 15 stated that the punishment for those who are committing the sexual intercourse is similar with the punishment with with those who are committed adultery, which is which is the offender shall be punished with a whooping of 100 lashes, and in addition shall be in prison for 1 year, and also subject to the subsection 2 of the same enactment. A husband who commits any intercourse on his wife shall be punished with ta'zir. As I say, as even though we have both provision that govern the carnal intercourse against the order of the nature between the federal law and the state law, yeah, we actually, the state legislature can make a law that already have in the federal law, in the federal level. So if there are similarities, the federal law shall prevail. So I think it is very immoral for to add such a thing, because this act can threaten the person's safety and endanger one's health in terms of mental and physical. Therefore, we as human beings need to stay away from this act for the benefit of ourselves and also the benefit to others people. Thank you, and have a great day.